Today we're going to make a piece of artwork using positive and negative space, and then we're going to mat it down to a border frame with our artist signature on the bottom left corner. So the first thing you're going to do for this is take your piece of paper. I like to do this standing up. Grab the two bottom corners and line them up with the two top corners. Once you have them lined up, you can crease and crease across. You're then going to open it up and turn it and fold it the other way. Same step, line it up and crease. Then when you open it up, you're going to take your regular Sharpie and trace over those creases that you just made. Now you need to decide what you're going to draw. You're going to draw a basic shape in the center of your square, making sure it goes in all four squares. I could do something as simple as a heart. Now I need to outline the shape and then color in two sections of the shape. So I'm gonna pick this one and this one. They're diagonal from each other. I'm going to just fill them in solid black, leaving the other two white. I'm gonna grab my big Sharpie to color this in. Taking my time working on my craftsmanship. If you wanted to do a fish, a moon, a random shape, the more interesting, the cooler it will look at the end. Another random shape. Made a little person / robot. The heart. A flower. A star. Or an Among Us character. If you want to do the Among Us character, you're just going to draw your shape like this. You would start with a big curve for the top of the head. Little bump for the glasses. Extend down for a foot, up, down, another foot, and then the backpack. But you want to outline just the outside edge of this. So I'm going to just do the outside edge. Oop, my Sharpie doesn't work. Don't keep using it. Once you've gotten to this point, you want to make sure you erase any pencil lines, and you're going to glue it down to your paper and background. I'm going to give you a black paper and a colored paper. You're going to take your paper and flip it over. You always want to glue the paper that you're gluing down. You want to do the edges, really close to the edges with an X in the middle. Flip it and stick it. Try to line it up as best as you can. Give it a nice smooth and flip it to glue the yellow or whatever color you chose. Edges with an X in the middle, flip it and stick it. And I'm gonna flip the entire thing over, close my glue, and give it a massage. This is gonna make sure the glue is dry. And then I'm gonna flip it over and make sure my artist signature is on the bottom left corner. Now I need to start drawing different kinds of shapes. I'm going to start in this top square, and I'm just going to draw a bunch of random shapes, making sure that all of my shapes are closed. Now that all my shapes are closed, I can go ahead and color in each shape in this box. I'm going to fast forward for this. And I'm going to do the same step on the diagonal one, doing a bunch of random shapes. The more interesting, the cooler it will look. And then I'm going to color them in. Now that I have all my shapes colored in, I can add some shapes to the other two. In this one, we're going to be coloring in the background behind the shapes. So I'm going to draw all my shapes in both sections. Then I'm going to color in the background, and I'll fast forward for this for you. This is when you want to work on your craftsmanship, making sure that the whole background is filled in, being very careful, trying not to get it on your colored paper. And do the other side, and then your artwork is complete. And just like that, all done. And when I'm all done, I'm going to put all my art materials back in my art kit. I'm going to raise my hand so that Miss Sable can take a picture, turn it around so she can take a picture. Then you can put it underneath your mat and you can free draw.